Water bodies are rich with plants, corals, various fishes, and other organisms living in there. We humans can even witness the vast beauty of it, may we be above or on the depths of the sea. But everything has changed when natural and man-made activities contaminated the water. Water bodies are now exposed to harmful substances. And this happening is what we call water pollution. Water pollution is a situation wherein bodies of water become harmful due to the presence of toxic waste, chemicals, or other particles into the bodies of water, which then gets dissolved, lies suspended, and gets deposited on the bottom of the sea. In other words, water pollution is the contamination of bodies of water. What causes water pollution are the natural phenomena and man-made activities. Some of the natural occurrences that contributed to the contamination of water bodies are volcanic eruptions, animal wastes, algal blooms, and residue from storms and floods. On the other hand, the man-made activities that contributed to water pollution are the sewage systems and garbage, oil spills, fossil fuel combustion, and chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Volcanic eruptions form ash clouds. These contain harmful particles and gases such as carbon, sulfur dioxide, hydrochloric acid, and hydrofluoric acid that can be precipitated into the water bodies. It is not safe to be exposed with these particles and gases. Animal waste have the potential to contaminate both surface and groundwater, which can increase turbidity for the movement of soil particles into streams, rivers, and lakes, and fecal coliform counts in areas of heavy animal use. Moreover, animal waste from animal feeding operation contain pathogens such as E. coli, antibiotics, chemicals such as nitrates, phosphorus and ammonia, and heavy metals such as copper and zinc. These substances causes contamination of water and are harmful for living organisms. The overgrowth of algae consumes oxygen and blocks sunlight from underwater plants. Algae blooms cause thick green muck that reduce the ability of fish and other aquatic life to find food and can cause entire population to leave an area or even die. Residue from storms and floods carry harmful contaminants such as soil, animal waste, salt, pesticides, and oil that can potentially impact drinking water wells and water quality. Sewage is a type of wastewater that is produced by a community of people. It consists mostly of gray water, black water, soaps and detergents, and toilet paper. This is the primary source of disease-causing microorganisms called pathogens and decaying organic substances that is potentially presenting a direct threat to public health. On the other hand, garbage travels throughout the world's rivers and oceans, accumulating on beaches and within ocean currents, which harm physical habitats, transports chemical pollutants, threatens aquatic life, and interferes with human uses of river, marine, and coastal environments. Oil spills are leakages or spillage of petroleum and their byproducts into the environment, particularly onto the surface of large water bodies such as oceans, lakes, and rivers as a result of human activities. Localized oil spills can severely contaminate beaches and sediment and can cause serious harm to marine wildlife. It can suffocate fishes, get caught in the feathers of birds and mammals, and block light from photosynthetic plants in the water. Fossil fuel combustion for energy production also produces byproducts such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and lead that can be mixed with other elements that are harmful to plants, animals, and humans. For example, Sulfur dioxide dissolves in water vapor to form acid rains and interacts with other gases and particles in the air to form sulfates and other products that can be harmful to people and their environment. Farmers use fertilizers for crops to help them grow at a better quality and pesticides to kill, repel, or control certain forms of plant or animal life that are considered to be pests to increase quantity of harvest. But at the same time, it is harmful as they run off through rainfall, snowfall, and irrigation from fields to rivers and other water bodies. This makes water exposed to harmful substances and become toxic for plants, animals, and humans. This deteriorates water quality. If water pollution has its causes, it also has its effects on living things. It can affect the plants, it can be a threat to fishes and other animals. It is also harmful for humans. Some plants under the water bodies also need sunlight to undergo the process of making their food and grow. However, because of water pollution, this has been affected. The plants growing underneath cannot keep up with how they grow before. This lessens the place for fishes to stay and also affect the source of food for the fishes. This then lessens the population of the organisms under the water bodies. An intake of the contaminated water may also harm the health of other animals and may cause its death. This also applies to humans. Exposure to contaminated water will cause vomiting, diarrhea, skin irritation, and respiratory illnesses. And because the other living organisms have been affected, this also means less food for humankind. In an ecosystem where plants, animals, and humans coexist, when one is affected, the other existence is also affected. But there are a lot that we can do to refrain from polluting the various water bodies. Some of these are by simply being responsible of our waste and using reusable materials. We should keep in mind to segregate our garbage and practice the 3 R's: the reduce, reuse, and recycle. If we are able to do this, we will have a place where plants, fishes and animals, and humans can enjoy the beauty of safe water bodies that are free from pollution and harm.